What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the REVOLTECH Amazing Yamaguchi Venom. This Venom has appeared in so many of my videos, so I'm very proud to finally get him his own spotlight. Yeah, I've had him for a while, since, I don't know, last summer. But just for one reason or another, just didn't get a chance to review him, so is what it is. But here he is. Look at his monstrous self here. And to tell you the truth, I haven't really played around with him too much, so he's still kind of fresh for me, which is great. I think that's what happens when you have so many figures. It just sort of happens like that, you know? But let's do some size comparisons while we have them nice over here. Here we have some Marvel Legends. We got Spider-Woman. We got Prowler. There we go. We got someone that's probably very familiar to Venom. Maybe, I don't know, Lasher. Don't really know much about Lasher, but yeah, there he is. And Gwenpool. There you go. Where is Spider-Gwen? She was here. Didn't she just get reviewed? Here she is. Here she is, my only other REVOLTECH figure on my desk. I don't know what she's doing. Just dancing. There you see Spider-Gwen. So, as you can see here, Venom's kind of like a wide figure, as opposed to like a really tall figure. His DC Multiverse, Batman, and Reaper. Coming soon. Gonna review these guys soon. Gotta clean them up a little. Their capes are collecting some dust. As did Venom. Venom collected quite a bit of dust, even though he's just been here. Had to clean him off before this review. So, Venom comes with the REVOLTECH stand, kind of like everybody else. And I'm not taking it out because, honestly, it's pretty useless with Venom. It hasn't really like hold him up very well. And I know, because even though that one is in the baggie, because I have other REVOLTECH stands here, and you know, it just doesn't work out well. He also comes with, actually right now he has on this like squinty eyes type of deal there. It makes him look even crazier. Okay. But he also comes with this. It's kind of like a little helmet. And this one is more straightforward. So it's a pretty cool sculpt, actually, but it's hard to see there. So let me put it on. Let's look at this one really quick. Now, for whatever reason, once I really started flipping them back and forth, this got really loose on mine. So definitely need to put some like floor polish in there or something. But that's how that one looks. It looks a little off to me, to tell you the truth, the way it's done. Not too fond of that. So let's take a look at the more normal one. See how that looks. Yeah, that's a lot better. That looks a lot nicer. So that's the way we're gonna go. So this one actually does fit a little better. So that's good as well. Another thing he comes with is this tongue, which comes out. It's on a little REVOLTECH joint. Everything kind of comes out. But this is, not on him in package, so. But it's really nicely done. Look at that. That's like gruesome and awesome all at the same time. It's a really good sculpt. Some nice paint on there, so pretty great for a tongue, and like I showed you, looks pretty awesome in his mouth. Like that's a really cool. This Venom reminds me kind of sort of like an Eric Larson-esque Venom, like at least in the face. I could be misremembering, but I don't know. Or if Chris Bacalo drew him. I don't know if he has, but like I can't really think of where right now, but I don't know. Like the art style, I feel like is there. So there's that. if you want to, we could take this out for now. So you can look at him without. Now, all of these things, as you saw, this one came off here, are detachable. But these, oh man. All these like tentacles, tendrils sounds good. Do come off, and you could put him in any sort of configuration. Now I'm assuming you could just pull off his wrist as well and pop that in there, if you want to do that. Like he's like shooting out some of the goo, the black mass of goo that is Venom. Yeah, that's a little problem that you see there. But and his head. Let's just get this out of the way. This figure can be a little frustrating, and by little I mean a lot. But I do really like the aesthetic so much that I can forgive it. It's something about it is very cool. And I gotta tell you, right prior to this review, this, prior to tonight, this wasn't like this loose. So it's like as soon as I started messing with it, like I think I need to put some floor cleaner in there as well. Tighten that up a little bit. Because, yeah, it really wasn't that loose on mine. And I've seen it loose on other reviewers, but yeah, honestly, it wasn't so bad until this review. But hey, it's bad now, so I have to mention it for sure. But yeah, let's take a look at the overall sculpt though. I like it a lot. Proportionally he is super top heavy, but I dig that for Venom so much. I really do. Like, those arms are tremendous, but that's awesome in my opinion. It's a really cool aesthetic, very gorilla-like, but looks great. I mean, like, all throughout you have all this like veiny, inky, symbiote, like tendrils again, for lack of a better term, going all through his body, and it looks really good. And you get some points in places, and it looks really nice throughout. It really does. I like how that all comes up like that. Very, very cool. The sculpt on these things are really awesome. On these like spiky tendrils, they look very, very good. So I like it a lot actually. And it's really nicely painted. They come to like kind of like a gunmetal at the edges, which is really cool and looks very deadly, So that is awesome. The colors throughout on this guy, I like it a lot. It's not like black. It's kind of like a bluish purplish type of color, and that looks really good. It gives off such a nice shine, and it feels wet, and that is really great. The spider, it's messy. It's there's no other way to put it. Like, it's messy up there. It should have been another coat, but it's not super bad. Like, right here is the most messiest part on mine, but I mean that's pretty bad. That's pretty badly painted. The back looks okay. It's not perfect, but it looks okay. I mean, there's not that much to paint on this. Don't mess it up. For real. Now, the head, as you saw, this is just a white part over here, but it looks good the way it's done, if it just would stay in. The mouth looks really good. The teeth are painted very well. The gums look awesome. I love the dry brushing in there. Really good. It's not really dry brushing, but it's a little extra paint in there, and it looks nice. So, really well done. Even on the sides here, there's a little bit of that paint over the gums. So, very nicely done. There's no really other paint to look at. But sculpt-wise, I like his nails a lot. His hands look really good, and as you can see, they're articulated. We'll take a look at that more in a second. Feet look good. So, I mean, the muscle tone is awesome. I really do dig it. I really like his neck, too, how it protrudes there. And I like his jaw being, like, really long like that. Again, to me, it's kind of very Larson-esque. So that's cool. I think I put the other one on, but that's fine. Whatevs. So, yeah, I like it. I like this back. Like, it just gives it a just good weight. His glutes look good, you know? So, everything... The musculature does look good. It's exaggerated, but it does look good. So, I don't know. Sculpt-wise, I really do like it. I really do. So, the articulation is interesting. It is a REVOLTEC, but there's some interesting spots about it. Starting with the head, you got the jaw, which is very loosey-goosey. I mean, you could get him, like, kind of slack-jawed. More so on that side, but that's weird. But it works well. It's kind of like this. It's like hinged in there, but it's like very loose on mine. It can go side to side like you saw. And then the neck is on a joint there. So, I mean, mostly made up of REVOLTEC joints, like most of their figures. Then the neck at the lower part, let's just take that off for now. I know it looks weird. He's like a cyclops. So you got a neck joint there. Oh, and you can see the hinge in here. You see that shiny bit going across? That's going across the jaw. Pretty cool. I need to, like, get that pin in more, for sure. Now, you've seen this, flop around a lot. It is a big REVOLTEC joint. I need it to be bigger. I need it to be bigger. Because it is not doing me any favors, but it's very clicky. Can go back. You do get, the opening there when you do that, but you can go forward a lot. So there's that. It is very good. It's just it needs to be able to hold this big, top-heavy guy up better. Now, you got this back piece, which connects the spider legs in the back, and that moves forward. Just about forward. I guess that's just for extra articulation for you. You do have big REVOLTEC joint there at the shoulder, so it can hinge around. Really great range of motion with it. And it came off, so let's look at the arm a little better. You got a big REVOLTEC joint at the elbow. Kind of mimics a double jointed elbow. Swivels around. Same thing at the wrist. Good clicks there. Very good clicks there. Then at the waist, you got another REVOLTEC joint. You're not getting a super range of motion at that one, but that's alright. Oh my god. Why is he doing this to me? Crazy. So, can't really tell what joint is here at the hip. But between the hip and then the thigh here, you get a pretty decent range of motion. It does go in a little bit, which is good. It's a very weird leg joint. I still have some plastic in here. All these months later, look at that. So it's decent. It's decent. It stands them up fine. It's just the middle part here does not. Now the knees are not REVOLTEC joints, which is interesting. They're just hinged in. Not even sure like exactly how. It's just friction-y, There's nothing on the other side. See that? That's interesting. That's what I'm saying with the REVOLTEC. Every once in a while they'll just pull out just a normal joint there, and it kind of throws you off a little bit. And then at the foot you have, a REVOLTEC joint, which gives you swivel, gives you a little hinge, gives you a rocker, gives you all you need. And then you do have a toe hinge. That works well. And the hand. Let's go back up here. Now, the thumb is on a small REVOLTEC joint. There. And the fingers, this finger is jointed. The rest, this is all just a hinge. You see the pin in there. You got two fingers that work there, and then these two together. So that's pretty cool that the hands, instead of giving you extra hands, they just made this hand posable, which I like. I like it a lot. I don't mind that. So yeah, he is kind of floppy. Floppy and sloppy, but something about him still, he's menacing, and you know, I like him as Venom. You know, like, he makes for a really good Venom, I think. And you could really put the tongue any way you want, so it's pretty cool. I don't know. I like this guy. It's definitely weird. It's like, you know, super fiddly and just odd in so many ways. But yet, I still really like it. And, you know, even without playing with it so much, I liked it enough that I was kind of considering it for my top 17 last year, which I think it was like, that's probably a lot closer to anywhere on anybody's top list that has reviewed this guy. But something about it, I really do like it. You know, the worst part is here, and that, again, wasn't weird to me until, like, seriously, right before this review. When I was cleaning it, actually, when I was cleaning it down, like, it got really loose on me. It wasn't that loose, and if you watch some of my videos where this guy appears, even in the last week, like, he's pretty okay. But there you go. That's my review of the REVOLTECH Amazing Yamaguchi Venom. I do like it, you know, but your mileage will definitely vary, and that's cool. That's why we all have different opinions. All right, so that's all I have. Really glad to finally give this guy his due. So please let me know your thoughts on this one, and if you could like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.